What's going on, YouTubers? January results are in. We started the month off with $41,000 invested. We cleared 57% distribution, bringing in $1,900 this month that we snowball back into the portfolio. I'm going to add $500 out of pocket every month starting tomorrow to the portfolio. I'm guesstimating this portfolio will hit $80,000 by the end of the year. Let's get into some of the results for the month. Yahoo Finance did not pick up the distributions that hit this morning, so bear with me. USOY came in at 65% distribution. 88 shares got us $69 and some change. NVDY came in at 45% distribution. 265 shares got us $237.97. It also paid again this morning, coming in at 48% distribution rate. We have 276 shares, so another $22 or $228.91. Next one, CONY. That one came in at 69% distribution rate. 78 shares got us $65 and a nickel. ULTY. This one's been struggling for months. I'm gonna snowball this one dead last. This one came in at 73% distribution, which is great. 506 shares got us $289.43. The only problem I have is it keeps slowly dying. It can't even stay above $9 no more. It was struggling at $11, then it was struggling at $10. Now it's struggling in the 8s. So I've lost, if I were to cash out, unrealized losses 22% on this one. So next on the list, some good news. MSTY came in at 92% distribution. 343 shares gave us $781 and some change. This one's locked in. We invested 10 grand on this one. That's as far as we're going. SMCY. This one came in at 83% distribution. 12 shares got us $20.66. YBIT came in at 69% distribution. 252 shares got us $198.83. YETH. This one came in at 84% distribution. It dropped this morning, so Yahoo hasn't picked it up yet. 21 shares got us $75.58. Last but not least, well, definitely least, Maxi. This one I sold on X date. It only came in at 6% distribution. Yes, it does pay more towards the end of the year, but we need more action monthly. We're not going to wait until June, July for it to start kicking down some dollars. So we had 30 shares. It only paid us $4.50. BITO does not pay in January. They pay twice in December, so you do not get anything from BITO in January. With us getting rid of Maxi, we picked up CEPI, a REX crypto equity premium income ETF. This one should average every month. I think they're shooting for 42% distribution, so that should be a steady 42%, which would be the lowest for all the tickers in the portfolio, but steady is good. So let's take a look at some data that we're gathering. We're going to track the distribution rates on here. Like I said, ProShares BITO does not pay in January, so we got no distribution rate in January. Maxi only 6%. If you do the math, Maxi's gone. We sold Maxi. MSTY, top performer, 92%. So taking a look at the net assets that is managed on these tickers. Defiance, USOY, January 1st, was managing $18 million worth. Their expense ratio is 0.99. ProShares, BITO, all these are from January 1st, and we'll build on this. We'll collect the data on the first every month. But ProShares, they're managing over $2 billion for this ticker. That's comfort right there. Their expense ratio, 0.95. Roundhill, YETH. This one we just added to the portfolio last month, I think. But as of January 1st, they're managing $11 million. Pretty low. It is new. Fairly new ticker. So as long as it's growing, the comfort will be increased. Simplify Maxi. This one's been around for a while. They're only managing $54 million, but look at the expense ratio. This is effing ridiculous. This is part of the reason why we got rid of them. 6.10% expense ratio. That is crazy. And they're saying 60% distribution is what they're shooting for. Well, they're not really saying it, but that's what the math looked like last year. 60% with a 6% expense? That's crazy. Not even worth it in the long run. Moving on. YieldMax. NVDY managing $1.4 billion on this ticker. CONY, CONY, managing $1.03 billion. MSTY managing $1.47 billion. ULTY, it's managing almost $300 million. Its expense ratio is a little bit higher than the rest of them that YieldMax has, and it's been struggling. YBIT, this one's managing over $100 million, and expense ratio is under 1%. SMCY, this one's, I think, fairly new. It's up to $69 million that they're managing, an expense ratio of only 0.99. So we're going to build on this every month. First of the month, we'll track the net assets and see if they're growing. As long as the net assets are going up, that means they're managing more money, and they should be making us more money. I think that's it for now as far as everything we got going on for this portfolio. So until next time, we'll see ya.